Oh man, I feel like I've been talking a lot about big NFL news lately on this channel. We saw a Carson Wentz trade. We've heard rumors about Amari Cooper possibly getting moved. We saw Khalil Mack and Russell Wilson trade to the AFC West. And we heard some big Aaron Rodgers news, everyone. But now we got big news on Deshaun Watson. We've heard about his legal stuff and his allegations for the last year, everyone. But we just got news that he will not face any charges for these allegations, everyone. And Adam Schefter just reported that teams are going to want to dig into this situation, put together packages and deals, and talk to the Texans about Deshaun Watson, everyone. Now, we've heard the Steelers' name come up a lot in this conversation. We've heard the Saints' name some. We've heard the Dolphins' name. We've heard the Seahawks' name after they traded Russell Wilson, everyone. But I want to talk about some teams that could be under the radar that we could see potentially end up with Deshaun Watson. And these are 3 teams that I think could be good fits for Deshaun Watson, everyone. Before I get into this, just want to make sure you subscribe to the Ultimate Sports TV for NBA and NFL content. Also want to make sure you like this video for me, share this video and YouTube channel, then comment down below where you think Deshaun Watson will get traded to down in the comment section below, everyone. Before I get to which 3 teams I think are under the radar where Deshaun Watson could end up, everyone, I just want to read this tweet that Jonathan Jones just tweeted on Twitter, everyone. He says that these are the things Deshaun Watson is looking for in his next team. Does the team have a good head coach? Does the team have a good offensive line? And does the team have a good defense? Those are the 3 criteria in no specific order of what he wants in his new team. And everyone, starting this off, the team that immediately comes to my mind is the Cleveland Browns for the Deshaun Watson sweepstakes in meeting his criteria of a new team. The Browns have a top 5 offensive line in the league. They have one of the best defenses in the league, as they showed us last year, and they have former coach of the year Kevin Stefanski. They're also a team that's trying to get some new star receivers right now on their team through trade, as right now it's been reported that they're trying to go out and get Amari Cooper. But Jeremy Fowler also just said on the radio in Pittsburgh that, hey, I wouldn't rule out the Browns here in a trade for Deshaun Watson. And I know Baker Mayfield is on the roster. What I'm saying, trade Baker Mayfield. I just don't think Baker is the guy. It's kind of like the Jared Goff to Matthew Stafford situation for the Rams. Look, Jared Goff is a good quarterback, just like Baker Mayfield is. I think Baker Mayfield is a good quarterback, but look, I don't think he's a guy that when you need it the most, I don't think he can take you over the top. He's not a clutch quarterback. His clutch stats in the 4th quarter are not great at all. Guys like Kirk Cousins, who we know for choking, are better than him. And look, just look them up. Go look at the stats, and I'm showing them on the screen right now, everyone. But look, I just don't think Baker Mayfield is the guy. And I think the Browns need a move where it is lateral, and you go get a guy that is clutch, has been to the playoffs before, has won a playoff game, and Deshaun Watson is that guy. I think the Browns trading Baker Mayfield for Deshaun Watson would be a move like the Rams made last year, trading Jared Goff for Matthew Stafford. You trade for a guy that is clutch, a guy that is more talented, and a guy that is more consistent. I just don't think that Baker Mayfield is consistent enough or clutch enough to really win the Browns big games. And we saw it. Divisional round, Baker Mayfield couldn't even get the Browns past the 50-yard line, everyone. Doesn't do good under pressure. I just think Deshaun Watson, who has dealt with the bad offensive line and would have a good offensive line in Cleveland, I think he'd be incredible for this team, and I think he'd elevate them. And I think for the Browns, trading Deshaun Watson for Baker Mayfield would be a good move for them. Now, moving on, I think the Vikings are a really good situation for Deshaun Watson. You get Justin Jefferson, you get Adam Thielen, Dalvin Cook, a solid offensive line. We just don't know, is their new head coach going to be good, and is their defense going to be all that good next year, because their defense wasn't all that good this year. But this is a team where I think they have the offensive talent, and they want to move off of Kirk Cousins. I really think they do. Teams will say they don't want to move off a quarterback. The next day, they'll get rid of him. New management, I really do think they want a new quarterback that can take you over the top. Kirk Cousins can't really do that. It's the same thing I said about Baker Mayfield. You just want a guy that is more clutch and more consistent in the big situations. Deshaun Watson, he can do that, everyone. So the Vikings are a situation where I think, hey, they're looking for a lateral move over Kirk Cousins, a guy that is clutch, a guy that you think has a talent and has a capability to take you over the top. And I think Deshaun Watson is that guy, and I think it'd be an intriguing situation for him. just because, look, he's got the offensive weapons, solid offensive line. It's not a terrible offensive line like the Texans. I just think what we worry about with the Vikings is their defense going to be consistent because they don't really got the personnel right now. And will their new head coach be all that good, everyone? And then the last team I really want to mention is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You lose Tom Brady. I mean, what quarterback in the league wouldn't want to play with the Buccaneers right now? I think Deshaun Watson would be an incredible fit with the Buccaneers. He has the weapons now. That offensive line will lose some pieces, but we'll see if the Buccaneers can pick some pieces back up. But that defense is pretty good. We know they have a good head coach in Bruce Arians. I think it is an incredible situation for Deshaun Watson to go to the Buccaneers, and they want someone. The Buccaneers are an aggressive team when it comes to acquiring better talent. And I think when you lose Tom Brady and you want to keep being a contending team and you want to go take the best shot that is on the market, I think looking at Deshaun Watson is a good idea, and I also think it's reasonable, and I think it's a destination that Deshaun Watson would really look into because, hey, they've got the defense, they've got the coach, somewhat have the offensive line at this point, and you know they got the weapons with Mike Evans, with Chris Godwin, and then who knows if Leonard Fournette will come back. But I think if you get Deshaun Watson, a lot more players come back. I think it's just a good situation. But those are the three under-the-radar teams that I think could go out, get Deshaun Watson, and could be pretty nice destinations for him, everyone. Tell me what you think about it down in the comment section below. Other than that, this has been Malik Hicks, aka The Ranker of the Ultimate Sports TV, signing off. Peace out, and I'll see you on the other side.